So Xbox just went full AI mode, right? Essentially what I mean by full AI mode is essentially they just hired a new CEO that's specifically designed to enhance the AI capability in Xbox as a whole. That new CEO is going to run the franchise of Xbox, and today we're going to be talking about what that CEO has actually done, who that CEO is, and actually what are some of the upcoming changes that CEO has in plans for Xbox, such as exclusives possibly returning back to Xbox eventually. Today we're going to be discussing all that and hope we can kind of get some valuable information as far as who this new CEO is, what they're going to do, and what are the plans for Xbox in the future. So let's dive right into it. Asha Sharma, brand new CEO of Xbox, is determined to have AI integrated into Xbox applications, games, and also Xbox consoles as well, and even the hardware itself. But exactly who is Asha Sharma and what exactly has she done before Xbox to be able to put her into position to be a CEO of Xbox as a whole? So essentially, Asha Sharma, she earned a degree in business from University of Minnesota, and she eventually joined the marketing department at Microsoft in 2011 before joining the startup home services called Porch in 2013. She remained at Porch in 2017 as the chief operating officer. After departing Porch, she joined Facebook as VP product and engineering for the Messenger product. Following the verb, she served as a COO of Instacart. Fast forward down the line, Sharma returned to Microsoft in 2024 to serve as the president of the core AI division. Following 2 years in Microsoft role, Sharma was selected to replace the retiring head of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer, in February of 2026. So essentially, Phil Spencer has been the CEO of Xbox for a few decades. Phil Spencer is the reason Xbox is the way Xbox is as of right now. Game Pass, consoles, cloud gaming, etc., etc. That's all down to Phil Spencer, right? And so essentially, Asha Sharma is essentially going to be replacing Phil Spencer as the new CEO of Xbox. So essentially, right, Asha Sharma, what all can she do for Xbox at this point in time? What is the plan? What is her ultimate goal for Xbox as the new CEO of Xbox? And here's in the message that she essentially wrote word for word, bar for bar, quote for quote. So it says, "Dear team, today I begin my role as CEO of Microsoft Gaming. I feel two things at once, humility and urgency. Humility because this team has built something extraordinary over decades. Urgency because gaming is in a period of rapid change and we need to move with clarity and conviction. I am stepping into work shaped by generations of artists, engineers, designers, writers, musicians, operators, and more who create worlds that have brought joy and deep personal meaning to hundreds of millions of players. The level of craft here is exceptional, and it is amplified by Xbox, which was founded in the belief that power of games connects people and pushes the industry forward. Thank you to Phil for his leadership and to every studio, platform, and operations team that built this foundation. We are stewards of some of the most loved stories and characters in entertainment and bring players and creators together around the fun and community of gaming in entirely new ways. My first job is simple. Understand what makes this work and protect it. That starts with 3 commitments. First, great games. Everything begins here. We must have great games beloved by players before we do anything. Unforgettable characters, story that make us feel, innovative gameplay, and creative excellence. We will empower our studios, invest in iconic franchises, and bring back bold new ideas. We will take risks, we will enter new categories and markets where we can add real value grounded in what players care about most. I promoted Matt Booty in honor of his commitment. He understands the craft and challenges of building great games, has led teams that delivered award-winning work, and has earned the trust of game developers across the industry. Second, the return of Xbox. We will recommit to our core Xbox fans and players, those who have invested with us for the past 25 years, and to the developers who build the expansive universes and experiences that are embraced by players across the world. We will celebrate our roots with the renowned commitment of Xbox, starting with console, which has shaped who we are. It connects us to the players and fans who invest in Xbox and to developers who build ambitious experiences for it. Gaming now lives across devices, not within limits of a single piece of hardware. As we expand across PC, mobile, and cloud, Xbox should feel seamless, instant, and worthy of the communities we serve. We will break down barriers so developers can build once and reach players everywhere without compromise. I'm gonna say this one more time. We will break down barriers so developers can build and reach players everywhere without compromise. Okay. Third, future of play. We're witnessing the re-innovation of play. To meet the moment, we will invent new business models and new ways to play by leaning into what we already have. Iconic teams, characters, and worlds that people love. But we will not treat those worlds as static IP to milk and monetize. We will build a shared platform and tools that empowers developers and players to create and share their own story. As monetization and AI involve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. Games are and always will be an art crafted by humans and created with the most innovative technology provided by us. The next 25 years belong to the teams who dare to build something surprising, something no one else is willing to try, and have the patience to see it through. We have done this before, and I am here to help do it again. I want to return to the renegade spirit that built Xbox in the first place. It will require us to relentlessly question everything, revisit processes, protect what works, and be brave enough to change what does not. Thank you for welcoming me into this journey. Now, after reading all that, some of you guys are probably thinking, okay, so what the hell does all this essentially mean, right? And I'm going to break down some of these parts that actually kind of gives me an idea as far as what this could mean for Xbox now and down the line, right? If you guys are enjoying the video so far, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning in to a small YouTuber. It helps me out quite a bit. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me as a small YouTuber grow. That helps me find people like you who find these videos actually interesting and can actually add value. But enough yapping, let's get back to the video. Now, when it comes to the AI side of things, we can see applications integrated into our everyday games. We can see something along the lines of in-game settings, adjusting with AI based off of how we play most of our games. We can have AI automate tasks in games for us. We can also see publishers use Xbox AI integrated settings into their games. So instead of characters doing NPC things, they can use AI to automate and adjust to how we actually play the game. AI can actually help Xbox advance in many ways, but there's only so many limited things that we actually know about AI and what it can actually do as of right now. So for example, some of the things it can actually do, right? When it comes to reviews, AIs can summarize reviews on games. AI can also categorize games as well. AI can also automatically download games for you as well by using some sort of voice comm similar to either Siri, ChatGPT, or Gemini as well. So you may see some sort of partnership that Xbox decides to partner with either ChatGPT or Gemini, or more than likely Copilot, considering Microsoft owns Copilot. So that's probably what's going to happen down the line. Now, most of you are probably here for the biggest reason that most of us probably has questions regarding Xbox, and that is, what is the deal with exclusives, and will Xbox actually go back to the roots? Well, this is a question that a fan actually asked on Twitter, aka X, and here was the actual response that Asha Sharma has actually responded to them on X, aka quote unquote bar for bird, word for word, I hear you. Now, here's the thing when it comes to Xbox exclusives, right? Now, obviously, we know Xbox bread and butter is essentially their Game Pass, right? And above all else, Xbox is a business at the end of the day. Their plan is to make as much money and take over as much market space in the gaming industry as much as possible. The problem with going with exclusives only, exclusives meaning having one game specifically designated and only available on Xbox, is that you're losing over 50% or more of your player base in the gaming space. Why? Because you want to keep a specific game specifically on a Xbox individual itself, versus if you were to work out some sort of partnership with the Sony or Steam or the PC space. I mean, it could work. It just comes down to the numbers, honestly. You're increasing your market share to multiple different people around the world, and to also into other console gamers as well, to try to get those other console gamers to either one, buy the Game Pass, or two, convince them to buy a Xbox console. Because the problem that Xbox has right now is their hardware. The actual console just isn't worth the actual price that they're selling it for. Every console that they sell, they lose money on it because the hardware it costs to make that console is more than what they're actually selling it for. And so the whole goal that Asha Sharma is trying to do here is essentially she's trying to bring value to the Xbox console as well. And what that could actually mean, that could mean AI can actually be integrated into Xbox consoles. It can be integrated into into Xbox games. It can be integrated into Xbox controllers, Xbox headsets, many other things. The whole AI can kind of change the way Xbox operates as a whole, and that's the reason they made her as a CEO, because one, she has some AI experience. She was with Microsoft in 2011 and also joined back in 2024 as well. So she's already within the Xbox Microsoft ecosystem, which is why it made sense to promote her in the end of the day. And also another reason why I don't think exclusives is going to go back to Xbox games being exclusively on Xbox itself, because she literally said it word for word right here in her little statement as a new CEO. She says, "We will break down barriers so developers can build once and reach players everywhere without compromise." And reach players everywhere without compromise. That's one thing that I noticed. Another thing that I also noticed as well, quote unquote, bar for bar, word for word. We will take risk, we will enter new categories and markets where we can add real value, grounded in what players care about most. So after reading all that and getting the understanding of who she is, what kind of value she can actually bring to the Xbox community as a whole, I'm open to it, because one, AI is here. Can't really ignore AI. AI is here to stay. You either use it to your advantage or you just get left behind, because most companies are going to use AI. It's just a matter of, how long it's going to take for it to become a normal thing in the everyday life. So I'm excited to see what she actually does. Is Xbox going to return to the exclusive games specifically for Xbox down the line? In my humbling opinion, no, I just don't think it's going to happen. Why? Because you're losing too much money, you're losing too much market value if you were to keep Xbox exclusive games specifically on Xbox. Now, what Asha Sharma has to typically do is she has to add some sort of value to the Xbox consoles itself, add some sort of AI integration. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm pretty sure she's going to figure it out, considering she's the new CEO of Xbox. So once she kind of figures that out, that's going to add value, and that can possibly get people to go from either a PC or a PlayStation to an Xbox console itself. I honestly don't care, because I play PC. I mean, I have a PlayStation, I have a PC, and I played Xbox as well, so I don't really care about exclusives too much, But for people who really are into consoles, where, this is where value kind of comes into play moving forward with Xbox. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that she has the potential to make Xbox quote unquote great again? Or is she going to bring Xbox down and just not add any kind of value in it? And, at the end of the day, Sony's going to kind of have the best console for the next few decades at this particular point in time. Let me know what you guys think. That's all I got for you guys with this video. If you guys enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe. Please, that helps me reach people such as yourself that enjoys this kind of content and also wants to kind of get some great news that's going around circulating in the gaming space as well. Like and comment and just let me know what you guys think as well. I also did a video where I mentioned the top 5 ways that you can actually determine the value of games nowadays, because nowadays every game is trying to go to the top AAA value, $70, $80, $90, and essentially when GTA 6 comes out, you can pretty much guarantee that most of those games are going to try to match their price at that GTA 6 price when it drops in November as well. So if you guys want to find out as far as how you can actually determine the value of most of these games nowadays, I made a video up here that you can kind of click, and it gives you some gems as far as how you can actually determine the value of most of these games nowadays. But that's all I got for you guys with this video. Like I mentioned, subscribe, like, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I read every comment. But other than that, guys, I am out of here. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.